Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Angel with Angel Spiritual Messages, and this is going to be a love reading for the sign of Aries and those with Aries placements. Keep in mind, guys, this is a collective reading, so all, some, or none of this may apply to you, okay? So, because I am so tired of getting my ass handed to me by Spirit, I'm going to do what Spirit asked me to do, and that is to use the gift that they give me, and that is to channel. I'm going to use the cards. I'm going to pull out the cards, but I'm going to give you the message that Spirit is giving me by channeling, okay? So, yeah, I'm getting tired of feeling as if I'm not doing you guys justice in these readings because I use my intuition or I just read cards and Spirit is saying that's not the gift that I've given you, and you are disappointing me by not doing what I asked you to do, and that is to channel my message to the collective and give them what I have for them. These cards will clarify that, but you need to channel the message. So I will tell you guys, as I was meditating, what I saw. I saw someone losing their home because they were dealing with someone who has not been just, righteous, or forthcoming with them. This may be a husband. This may be a boyfriend. This may be just a romantic partner, you know, boyfriend or someone that you were living with. It is definitely a male who has put you in a financial strain to where you are in financial dire straits and you are at risk of losing a home and possibly a vehicle. I'm seeing someone who has also had some trouble at work, and you are fighting your ass off trying to get a promotion that you rightfully deserve, but you keep getting passed over. Spirit is saying just hang in there because that situation is about to change, and it is going to change in amazing ways because you're not going to get the promotion at the current job that you are at. You are going to receive a new job, and it is going to come from a referral of someone that you know, who knows you, knows your worth, and knows your value. And they're going to let someone know about your character and your skill, and it is going to be a very high-ranking position. So Spirit is saying that you will receive your due diligence with regard to your worth because you have been faithful in your prayers and you have served Spirit well. I'm going to go ahead and pull these cards and let's see what else I have for you guys. Look at that. The King of Wands came out. Two of Wands. Seven of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. Ten of Swords. Eight of Cups. Four of Cups, the Hierophant, the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. At the bottom of the deck, I have the Queen of Swords. All right, so what I'm getting from this, based on what I'm seeing just across the board from what Spirit is giving me as a channel, is that you guys have found who you are. You know your power now, and it took a lot of chaos, confusion, and turmoil to get to where you are. And Spirit is saying you are not exactly where you should be, but with the Ten of Pentacles, you're almost there. Because the end of the tough cycle with the Ten of Wands is here. And you have a lot of passion for the direction that you are going to be moving into. Spirit is saying you have always been just and righteous in who you were with the Queen of Pentacles. And you have always been a giver to those, whether or not they deserved it or not. Your heart has always been in the right place. You have always given so much of yourself to a point that there was nothing left with the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords says that I have taken all that I can take and I can't stand anymore, but I'm still standing strong in my faith and my passion for what I believe in. No matter what people do to me, no matter how much is thrown at me, I am going to keep moving because I believe that good and love and being just and righteous trumps anything and everything. There are some friends, some family members, some co-workers that you have had to move on from because in order to embark on this new journey of this Ten of Pentacles and this Knight of Wands energy, some people can't go in the direction that you're going. Spirit is saying that this is a one-man direction. This journey is for one person and one person only, and that is you. Spirit is saying that you have done good in your deeds, in the way that you have treated people, in the way that you have served your family, your friends. And now it is time for you to look forward with the Two of Wands on your future. Spirit is saying it's time for you to invest in you. It is time for you with the Four of Cups to take solitude and knowing that you don't have to accept anything that is coming to you if it is not of what you feel you deserve. Okay? Spirit is saying with the Queen of Swords that you have earned the right and the determination to cut off any and everything that does not serve you. If it does not bring you happiness and if it does not bring you peace, then it is not for you, and you have the right, the authority, and the ability to cut it off. Spirit is saying you now have that strength because you feel deeply down inside of you that the options that are coming your way are endless. Spirit is saying you feel this. You know that even though nothing is showing up for you right now in the 3D, that there is change coming with this 10 of Pentacles, the 7 of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. This Page of Cups here is the promise of a new beginning. Okay? In a new direction. If you look at this card, this person is traveling by themselves, backpack and tote. They know what direction they're headed in, and they don't need any company in order to do it. Spirit saying you have learned that you are strong enough and that you are wise enough to make things happen on your own, and you don't need anyone to cheer you on or to show you or to validate you because your strength is already inside of you. You have developed it. It has been these tough cycles that have put you through the test that made you understand your power. And Spirit is saying this Queen of Wands is exactly the energy that you're in. Because although you have gone through all of this, you never lost your passion for life. You never lost your passion for love. You never lost your passion for growth, for development, for achievement. You stayed solid. You stayed grounded. And Spirit is saying there's a lot of times at night where you cried yourself to sleep because you just didn't understand. Why can't I make things happen? Why can't I make things come together? I'm being who I need to be. I'm following what the divine is asking of me. Where is the turning point in my life where I get to move forward in peace? And Spirit is saying, well, guess what? You taking stock of your situation. You're taking true stock of your situation with the 7 of Pentacles. And you are defending yourself from the things that are no longer serving you in your life. That may be addictions. That may be family, children, friends, jobs. It could be any and everything. Spirit is saying if you are not finding value in it, you are slowly but surely removing yourself from it. Spirit is saying that you're having conversations on the phone with friends that you have been friends with for a long time, and something just doesn't sit right with it because you have ascended in your spirit. And now the conversations that you have with some of the friends that were some of your best friends, it just doesn't flow like it used to. Like you can't relate to them anymore. The things that they talk about are of no interest to you anymore. And Spirit is saying you are confused about that, but that is growth in ascension. You shouldn't be confused. You are being guided and directed into a new path because this is done. And Spirit is saying some of you guys are fighting against it. You're fighting against taking this path. But Spirit says in the end, all of this is going to be balanced out because whether you like it or not, you are going to be pushed forward. You're going to be pushed forward with the 8 of Wands. You're going to be pushed forward in the direction that you belong in because some of you guys are resisting it. But the Chariot is here and saying, you don't get to resist this. This is something that you earned because some of you feel like you're not worthy of it, and you definitely are. Spirit is saying, don't you ever deny your hard work, and don't you ever in your life let someone make you feel like you don't deserve the best. Because at the end of the day, the crazy part is when you are in a toxic work environment, a toxic relationship, a toxic situationship, family dynamic, whatever the case may be, Spirit is saying that you may look at the situation as the people around you being toxic, but Spirit is also saying that in order for you to operate and maneuver in a situation full of toxicity, that you too have to become toxic or you wouldn't survive. So Spirit is saying you had to reevaluate yourself, cut the cords of the things that no longer served you, cleanse yourself, know your worth, and understand that your vibration needed to be higher and that you needed to choose something better. And here you go with this 3 of Wands off onto a journey of your own into the unknown. But one thing that Spirit says you know better than you know anything is that the journey of the unknown is better than where you came from. Because one thing that you do know is where you came from. So there can't be anything worse than this. This is the worst of the worst. 10 of Wands, that's the worst of the worst. That's the end of a tough cycle. And Spirit is saying it's time for you to accept that you have ended this tough cycle and that this tough cycle is over with. And it is now time for you to stand up and take your position as this King of Swords, accepting nothing other than what you deserve and that you know is rightfully yours. So I'm going to go ahead and pull some infinity oracles, and we're going to see if the word that Spirit was giving is definitely the word that you need to hear. Spirit, if you would, for the greatest and highest good, please show me for Aries in the message that you provided, channeled. Give me the clarifications. Look at that. Look at that. Without me, inner strength. Inner strength. You have gained your inner strength. You have taken off the blinders and you know the real from the fake, and you can spot it a mile away, and can nobody come and start playing no damn games with you because you know the truth. The rose-colored glasses are off and you are moving in a direction of nothing but sure bliss and abundance. Spirit said sure bliss and abundance. Spirit is saying someone named Rose. I don't know who that is. If you're Rose, please leave me a message because I want to give you something. Leave me a message. Now I understand. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, we have financial loss. I told you. I told you you had a loss. I told you that someone was losing their house or their car or something. I told you because my messages are real. And Spirit told me before I started this, there was going to be a financial loss. Someone had a financial loss, but you're recovering from it. Lies you tell if they say you're not going to make it. Spirit is saying you're going to make it. You're going to have new love that's going to come in. I told you, you are worthy of what is coming for you. You are worthy of it. You are cleansing yourself. You are purging yourself from all of the foolishness that has surrounded you. You are ready. End of a tough cycle. It is done. It is written. Spirit says it's done. The inner strength is there. You know your power. And the minute that you know your power, you will never go back to not knowing it again. Okay? Ego death. You had to crave that ego a little bit and start relying on the divine to guide you, because your ego was telling you this was not real. Your ego was telling you this can't be for me. Your ego was telling you it can't happen for me. And Spirit is saying it can and it will. Self-love, you have mastered it. Crossroads, you get to make the decisions. Where's that 7 of Cups at? You're going to be at a crossroads because you're going to have so many different options that you're not going to know where to choose from. But let me show you something about that 7 of Cups. Here it is. Let me show you something about the 7 of Cups with this crossroad. If you look at this 7 of Cups, every last option is a desirable one. Spirit is saying, I'm putting you at a crossroads to make the decision on where you want to go. And neither one of the decisions that you make are going to be wrong. Neither one of them. Spirit said, damn, the signs, the zodiac signs, that don't matter. We're talking about you, Aries. Nothing that you choose is going to be wrong, because on your new path is nothing but abundance. And Spirit say they will bless everything that you put your hands on if you just take the strength to step out there and make the change. And you've made the change, darling. You've made the change. Spiritual protection, I told you. Let me tell you something. I don't just read cards. I don't just read cards. A lot of people read cards. A lot of people use their intuition to tell you what they think. I don't need to tell you what I think. I can tell you what Spirit is telling me. And it has been the same message since the time that I pulled these cards. It is the same message, and it will be the same message. And for some reason, Spirit put it in me to do this reading for you guys. Whether you watch it, click off or not, it doesn't matter to me, because somebody is going to get something from this reading. Somebody is going to recognize that everything that they went through was only building them to be better and moving them in their divine path of abundance and wish fulfillment. Spirit is saying by autumn, a lot of you are going to see the shift. You're making the changes now, but by autumn, you should be in full swing of this entire transformation. 9 of Wands, wounded warrior, someone who came out of the battle scathed, but not defeated. Leaning up against this post saying, what's next for me? Because I've been through the pits of hell and I'm still standing. And Spirit says right there, that star card, that is the ending for you. That is your ending. The star. Happiest card in the deck. This is your destiny. You've earned it. You've worked hard for it. Claim it. This is what I have for you, Aries. I hope it brings you peace, clarity, and direction. Take care, guys. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one.